Hello and welcome back to a new ADV Freedom video. Today I'm in at the beginning of the Southwood Road, just north of Washago. So today is just gonna be like a chill ride with fall colors. It's October 14th, so fall colors in a full bloom. So 200 around 200 kilometers loop. So I'm gonna start on Southwood Road and let's go for the ride and we'll talk on the road. Alright, so Southwood Road from south to north to 169. Seems like they freshly paved this at the beginning. It wasn't that good at the beginning of the year, but this is freshly paved. That means there is some gravel on the road, so at least this part I have to take it a little bit carefully. I think this is where it finished. Okay. All right, so the fun begins. I think it's like a 38 kilometers road. It's very nice, pretty famous. Did it a couple of times. Always worth to do it at the end of the year with all these colors. Very nice. Check this out. Some trees already lost most of the leaves. Just beautiful. Oh, a little bit rough, of course. Alright, so Southwood Road today. At this point my helmet microphone died, so I'm relying on a voiceover. When I'm editing this video, not that much storyteller, but I'm gonna try my best. So Southwood Road, it's a straight around 35 kilometers long. I started in Washago and it's finishing right at, when it's meeting 169. It's a very well-known street in Ontario with motorcycle groups. Very many curves. It's most of its parts, it's a very smooth road. Just at the beginning it's a bit chunky, I would say, with some potholes, but they're trying their best to cover it. If you ride from south to north, the last part is very good, it's very smooth. So I think the best time to ride this is during the week. So I got here, it was during the week. I don't remember exactly the day, but it was around 10 a.m. 11 a.m. So at this time, as you can see, if you watch the full video, not many cars on the road. The roads feel deserted. The last part of the road goes to a provincial park with many lakes. There's many trails there, so not many houses along this road. It has stretches of straight lines, but there's many curves on it. some are pretty tight. So I did it last year, and I think it was wet, and I had to slow down a bit. Although I'm not on this road for the speed, as you can see. I'm riding between 60 to 80 kilometers an hour, so I'm not about speed. It's more about the flow. The street, this street is amazing. As you can see, is like you just ride to enjoy. Of course, we are different persons. It's not that what I'm enjoying you will be enjoying. You might like going faster, you might like going slower. So it's all up to you, whatever you enjoy. But this is a street that needs to be done, and once you're gonna do it once, you will want to do it many times. So choosing to come here, as you saw, this truck just went a little bit close, cutting the lines. I guess you have to be careful about that. So choosing this road in the fall adds to the magic of the street. The colors are really popping up when the sun is up, and as you can see is blue skies. It's really worth to come here and do it. And, as I said, fall brings another level of enjoyment, and if you get into more like a colder day, the air is pretty nice and it's pretty fresh. I don't know, the scenery is just beautiful. All these tall trees and colors. Just gonna be quiet for a while so you can enjoy it. Once you get to the last part of this road, where there's almost no houses, it's just like it feels like you're on your own. It's just you and the trees and the road. It's just like, I don't know, it's your own word in there. Like you just ride, and just nothing else. It's something to experience, and I am sure, and I did, went into a couple of other streets, and worth mentioning is the Bushwalk Lake Road, which is very nice, but this one brings some flow to it. Bushwalk Lake Road is for excitement. It has a lot of ups and downs, curves, so you always have to be on your toes and your best. But this brings this flow where you can just zone out and just, I don't know, feel the bike under you, ride the curve. From this road, if you take 169 outside and you go left, 169 is Nice too, a bit wide, but you can cut on right after a couple of kilometers on a Frank Memorial Road, and that one is again very nice road. And at the end of that road, when you get into 118, I think there is Peninsula Road. That one you can take speed. It's a wider road, very flowy. It can be done with more speed on it. And from that you can take a right and 141, which is pretty scenic. So lots of roads, nice to ride here in Ontario. It's a bit of way out of the big cities, but I wish I could live up here, but I guess only for the motorcycle season, because this area gets a lot of snow in winter. And although I liked snow for a while, being here in Canada now with age, I guess I can say we're not friends anymore. Let's put it that way. As you can see, the road condition is beautiful. At least this part, after the first 5-6 kilometers, it's just smooth. I think this is the third car I saw. I try to do this voiceover with ChatGPT. I put in like, give me a script for this road, but I'm not good at making, like, reading from the screen and just narrating this. So I just thought I'm gonna make it as I do with all my videos. I don't have a script. I know some people don't like my voice or my breathing. It is what it is. There's nothing I can change about it, or do I want to? No, I don't, so... I'm just gonna leave it at that. And you get this marshes, I guess. They're pretty interesting. It feels like the space, like the area is opening up, and feels like the sky is really bright. But the colors are just nice. think that the Insta360, which is this front video, comes from X5. It's has some color popping up, but not that much. This is not very far from reality. Beautiful farms, houses, and you have to be careful on this part. So on the last railway crossing, there is a sign which says that it's very rough. So let's try this. So you have to be really careful on this one. It is really rough, the crossing, but the street starting on here. There's no more houses until the end of the road, and the street surface is very, very smooth. I think it was just done probably recently, but it was just as smooth last year too. Probably they're not using as much salt as on the other streets. There's a lot of openings here. We can there's benches, there's trails around. There's a lot of signs with look for turtles. So there is turtle crossings. So yeah, we're almost at the end of this. I hope you guys enjoyed this relaxing video, even if you didn't like my voice. But we're at crossroad 169. From here I'm gonna make a left and go up north to Frank Memorial Road. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.